everyone, my name is Nicola and I am simply a stitcher. Welcome back to my channel, and in particular welcome to this additional video that I am putting out this week. So if you've been following my Flosstube update that I released on Tuesday and the posts that I released on Tuesday and Wednesday on the community channel, you will have noticed that this week has not been the easiest week at all on my channel for a couple of reasons. So rather than just type individual comments back, I just wanted to put out this video to explain my position and just to tell you all what's going to happen moving forward. So the first thing we're going to deal with is the Afromov piece that I have been stitching, and I've discovered that it's in the wrong size. So before I get into it, I just want to say to everybody out there who has commented, who has emailed, who has private messaged, and all of that good stuff across my social media, thank you all very, very much. I have had offers to unpick. I have had offers of suggestions of adding an extra strip of fabric at the bottom, of just simply cropping the piece, and so on and so forth. I've had hundreds, a multitude of suggestions. The one that I think did sort of strike with me most was, I think it was Pale Fire Stitcher, who suggested that the stitching that I've done shouldn't go to waste, it should be made into something. And I think that is where I'm going to go with this. I will be restarting the piece, there's no two ways about it. When I picked the piece out, I had no wish to crop it, no wish to change it in any way, shape or form. I wanted to do it as a supersized match colour and the whole piece, every stitch. So my plan with it is I will ensure I've got my fabric pen. So I will be marking out a piece of fabric, and I will definitely ensure I've got enough length, enough width, and I will be restarting it. It'll probably be within sort of the next month or so, because I did like stitching on it, and even though I have to start it again, that's fine because it's something that I'm enjoying stitching on. The piece that I've already stitched, I will, as I said, I will use somehow, whether or not I just sort of frame it as an example of what not to do, or whether or not I do actually make it into something stitchy related, some kind of a needle case or whatever. I will do something with it. So all isn't lost, that's what I'm sort of trying to say. But thank you everybody for your wonderful, wonderful thoughts, suggestions, support, words of encouragement and words of sympathy in relation to that piece. I'm kind of feeling better about it. I've got over it a little bit, and we're going to move forward. So the second thing that I want to talk about is the post that I made on my community tab. I had a comment on one of my Flosstube videos in relation to what I was talking about, and the essence of the comment was that I shouldn't complain about my private life, my working life, and so on and so forth. I just want to clarify that in no way whatsoever was I complaining, but I've always been an open book. I've been very honest about my struggles physically, which are thankfully getting better. 1 stone 2 pounds off so far, or 16 pounds if you work like that. But also with my mental health. My mental health I've always had issues with for years, and I've always been an open book about that. And the essence of the comment was that, why am I doing overtime if all I do is complain about it? Well, heart on sleeve time, I'm not doing it because I want to do it. Well, I am sort of because I want to do it, because I want to support the business that I work in. But also there's a necessity that I do it because I am the primary income earner in this family. And, there are 4 of us living under this roof, plus the cat. And, I have a home just to pay for. And with the rising cost of living, overtime is sometimes a necessity. And yes, I do grumble about it. Yes, it does get in the way of my stitching. But what it does is it makes my stitching time all that more valuable. So my message today is, if you don't like me talking about my life, find another channel. There are hundreds of Flosstubers out there. I try and put out videos that will please everybody in one form or another. I have my weekly updates. I have the 3 kinds of stitch with me. But if you don't want to listen to me talk about things other than stitching, I bring you guys into my life. If you don't want to be here, you can just walk away. And it's that simple. So, on the post, I did say that I am going to no longer put personal information in my pre-recorded Flosstube and Stitch With Me where there is chat. That is going to stand. I'm really sorry. It might disappoint some of you, but that will stand. However, what I will do, I will still continue to do my Flosstube, and I will still continue to do the 3 kinds of Stitch With Me. So you will still get an ASMR, you will still get one with music, and you will still get one with conversation. But the one with conversation will purely focus on the comments that I've received on my videos. So what I will do in that time, I will talk about what you guys are talking about in the comments and respond, because you are asking me the direct question. I am not telling you that information. So if you still want to ask me a question, that is absolutely fine. Put it in a comment and it will still be included in a pre-recorded video. Now, the other thing that I've been talking about doing for a long time, and I feel now is the time to do it, is I'm going to start to do some live videos. Now, I'm hoping that I can hear you all saying yes to this, because there aren't many that I've found live videos for Flosstube. So what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to do my first one on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So that will be the 10th of September at 8 PM UK time. Andy, can you just have a quick Google to see what time that is in the USA for me, please?
What time did you say, sorry?
8 PM.
What time 8 PM is in America?
In the USA, yeah.
Well,
if it's 8 PM in the USA, what time is it in sort of central USA?
Central time. I was going to say, because we've got 4 time zones.
Yeah, so we'll go for central time zone. So Andy's going to look at that.
So 8 PM in CET.
Yeah, CET, USO. Yeah, USA. So 8 PM UK time, or GMT. We're in British Summer Time at the moment.
Hang on. What's the abbreviation for Central American time?
I don't know.
It's not CET.
Central Standard Time.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do it PST, which is Pacific time.
Okay.
That's.
We're just having a conversation here yet again.
That's 8 o'clock here at night is midday.
Right.
On the west coast of America.
So if you are on the west coast of America, 8 PM UK time is midday your time. So I would imagine that in the other zones, it's an hour or 2 adrift of that.
Well, hang on.
Andy's going to look at that now. Oh, wait a minute.
So Eastern time.
Eastern time
is. Oh God, I can't find it.
Can't find it.
3. Well, it's 6 hours behind London, so it should be 2 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, so that's 6 hours back. So yeah, so between midday and 2 o'clock, I would say, depending on your time zone in the USA, isn't it? Because you've got Pacific and you've got Eastern there.
There's Mountain Time and there's Central Time as well.
Yeah. So this Sunday, 8 PM UK time, from midday onwards, depending on your region in the USA, I will be doing a live video. It'll last for about an hour, and during that time, it gives you the opportunity to ask me things about life, the universe and everything, and again, I will quite happily answer. It's not a problem at all. The chat will be open to subscribers only, and you won't necessarily see my face. You will see my stitching like you would on a regular Stitch With Me. But yeah, we're going to have a bash at doing a live, and if it is successful, then we're going to look at making it a regular thing, weekly, fortnightly, whatever you guys want from that live, we will have a look at it, you know, like that. So exciting times. So there are going to be a few modifications, but things are going to change also for the better, I think, and we're going to get a little bit more streamlined. And what I shall also do is, once the live video is over, I will publish it to the lives tab, so if you do miss it or have to leave, it will be there, and I will just remind you in the Flosstubes on a Tuesday that that video is there under the live tab. So I'm not going to say I hope it's okay with everybody, because to be honest, this is my decision, and it's just my way now of working through this. All comments are still pre-moderated, and I will have no hesitation if I get a similar comment just to block and delete like I did the other user. But in the hope that this has all been put to bed, I will say thank you very much for coming on to this extra video of mine. It is truly appreciated. I would appreciate your comments. If you are able to join me on the live on Sunday evening, that would be absolutely fantastic. If not, I will see you next week for my regular scheduled programming. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye bye for now.